Booking Company Pro Wrestling Podcast infused with hip hop. I am Wood.
Made daily with organic, farm to table, localized, neuralized, sterilized, Scotch guarded for 2020 repellent, available online, not available on Sundays, broken pencil logic. You stay classy, internet. I'm Suave Burgundy.
For a nominal fee.
Yeah. You never take me alive, copper.
Yeah, nothing like the
Gang, 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 lady.
Throw your sets in the air, super high.
step on and step out. I get stepped on.
Ain't nothing over here stepped on. We serving you the purest.
It's the purest. It's the purest.
You can put a dog collar on it and call it Blue Dog. Just don't let me catch you out here.
Yeah, ROH has the pure championship. Nah, we got the purr over here. It's the purr.
Purr.
No catch out, but purr. Suave, what up, man?
It's another day in the jungle living the beautiful life that we have been blessed to live.
Speaking of beautiful life, get the particulars out the way. Today's date, Friday, August 21st. Yeah, my Lord.
Yeah, my Lord.
I said, yeah, my Lord.
Yeah, my Lord.
Where did we go with this? 20 and 20. 6.
Mafia.
Yep, and let the church say that right. Vita Hermosa Cigars at Vita Hermosa Cigars on everything. There's a very nice video of the event I was talking about last week. Shouts out to Dynasty 5. Shouts out to Soul Picnic NC. The God MC Rakim comes as advertised. If you have the opportunity to see him in your area, make sure you do so. And of course, anytime Vita Hermosa is in a place, you want to make sure somebody gets some of these premium cigars because Vita Hermosa Cigars, it is a beautiful life. Now, SerwinVega.com, Serwin Vega Pro Audio, the official pro audio of the Broken Pencil Booking Company Pro Wrestling Podcast infused with hip hop. Suave's wearing cans. I'm wearing cans. We both have monitors, the wireless variety of that. Pro audio, motorcycle audio, OEM replacement audio, marine audio. Suave, where we at?
On a boat.
Swimming season on your ass. Happy birthday to DJ Dog Fader, who's actually celebrating number 50 today on the boat with his Serwin Vega Pro Audio headphones.
Run it up.
Yeah, super summer savings going on right now. 20% off your total order. If you add the code BPBC and check out, get an extra 10%. Here, Henry Gary, what up?
What up?
tinyurl.com/BPBC merch. Also, mayormerch.com is your websites for the BPBC entire collection. There is a end of summer. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Suave.
Slow down.
Oh, my bad.
Put some bass
URL. Oh, bring it back. Bring it back.
Oh, come on.
Hold on. Wait. Suave. Back.
Run that bit back. Before we move on to the other housekeeping, we have to let the listening public know and the viewing public, because we're available on YouTube as well. Put some bass in your face with Serwin Vega Audio.
There it is. tinyurl.com/BPBC merch. Mayormerch.com. There is a ton of merchandise on there for sale. I'm surprised I'm not wearing a shirt, but it's been a crazy day. But I'm still wearing gang green, regardless of what you think. And the shirt's fire too. I had the shirt for like 10 years. The shirt's fire. At any rate, buy 4 get the 5th on me for free. Still going on. Discount going on there right now, Suave.
Still
20% off. BPBC BBG in the checkout. Do that. There's also an end of summer Hot Boy collection coming very, very soon. It'd be perfect for the gym, perfect for you playing basketball. Texas has an 11-month and 2-week summer, so it's perfectly if you live in Texas.
Boy, it is fish grease hot outside every day, all day.
Yeah. Hell is great.
It's 98 degrees at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. What Daniel Boone say? Y'all go to hell. I'm going to Texas. Or David Crockett said that. Yeah, well, Texas is hell too. Jim, both of them.
Jim Crockett Promotions said that.
Yeah, JCP up in it though.
Y'all go to hell. I'm going.
While sipping his Crockett cup. Yeah. Housekeeping is out the way. We got a lot to talk about. A short amount of time to do it in. So let's get this ball moving, man.
Pour in my Crockett cup.
Yeah. We didn't talk about this. This has been going around the internet for far too long, in my opinion, which has been about 3 weeks. Back, I want to say in July, possibly the end of June, AJ Styles and AJ Styles' son and Doc Gallows' son took on the Good Brothers, Doc Gallows and Machine Gun Carl Anderson, gang, by the way, in a tag team match. And AJ Styles' son's, I believe it was his first professional match.
Yes.
And then about a month later, he had a match, AJ Styles' son, that is, in GCW, Game Changer Wrestling.
Yes.
More popularly touted as the number one independent organization in the world right now, which is good for them. You know, not so much for us, but good for them. At any rate, there was a lot of talk about young Styles not paying dues because he wasn't willing to participate in the setting up and breaking down of a ring. Now, this has been a very polarizing conversation. Number one, because Suave and I have been around a few events and have, even for one particular event, we were there long before bell time, long after bell time, and we were in an understood non-speaking capacity to help where necessary, and our services weren't enlisted. To me, that is a sign of ultimate respect when we're stepping in your house with our shoes on. So we appreciate that.
Facts.
On the other hand, Mr. Styles, young Styles, felt that he wasn't obligated to do so because that's not what he was hired to do. That has caused multiple wrestlers to chime in. Most of them veterans, some of them retired, some even one Hall of Famer for that matter that we know of. Some
independent, yes.
There's something else we need to add on here too, Suave, while I'm talking about this. But so talk first of all, Mark Henry, shouts out to Mark Henry.
Always. Gang.
Gotta get you some Vida Hermosa cigars, Mr. Henry. Tell the pencil pushers, and for a very specific reason, tell the pencil pushers how Mark Henry felt and how that relates to us.
So, very simply put, in the shortest way possible, Mark Henry, when asked about this particular subject, because he also has children who are part of the NIL program, who are potentially going to venture into careers into professional wrestling. When asked about should they set up the ring, should they help set up, his response was, they damn well better help set up the ring. You learn the business from the ground up. To which we were like, sound like business as usual. When you get into a particular profession, it is in your best interest to learn said business literally from the ground up.
We were both raised that if you go to someone's house and are invited to eat,
facts.
If you don't have carte blanche to access the sink to wash your own dishes after you eat, or at least rinse them off, you ask if you can help clean or put up the food.
And you should bring something when you get there.
We won't even talk about that. That's a different conversation. But yes, you should always show up to someone's house not empty-handed. Always.
And speak to everyone once you crease the door.
An acknowledgement of some sort. If you can't shake a hand, you find a way to get it done.
Like, hey, one wave and a hey, everybody, how y'all doing? My name is such and such.
A quick also works from across the room.
Yeah,
that would be a head nod back.
Make sure you announce yourself so that everyone in the vicinity and within earshot hears that you have arrived and you have acknowledged that not only they are there, but you are there as well.
Hey, what sidebar? You know how the head nod back is an acknowledgement of we cool, we rock with each other, like it's like I got you, like it's on. Like they just, hey, what's up? But then, like, if you're in the same type of environment, or especially a professional environment, and someone you don't rock with, just so you don't create tension and conflict for the people that are around that know that there's bad energy there, why is it always a tilt down?
Because tilt down is like affirmative, like I copy.
I see you.
Yeah.
It's your bitch.
Yeah, that tip of the cap, like, yeah, fuck. Yeah. Fuck boy, PAFN.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. It's the PAFN salute.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay. But why has I guess that's like we have to go back in history to figure out the etymology of T-Jones.
I think literally is, and I heard this on another podcast that I listened to about our particular culture when it comes to body language. Like, we are the purveyors and the most emotionally demonstrative when it comes to body language and being able to interpret it and use it to communicate. We do that more than any other culture. So that's got a lot to do with it. Because no other culture, I guarantee, is putting this much research and emphasis into head movements. Pause.
Right.
So yeah, but the tilt down is just like it's affirmative. Like I copy that, I see you. Tilt back is like, what up, fam? Okay, we'll put it like this. The tilt down is like shutting down. The tilt back is opening up.
Opening up. All right. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I'll take it. So Mr. Styles, Young Styles is Avery Styles. So, that's what I keep calling, because I want to call him AJ because it could be AJ Jr., so still Avery Styles. We want
to be respectful and call everybody by their given names.
Yeah, so Avery Styles is Avery Jones is his given name, but Avery Styles is his pro wrestling name. Right. Now, the masses that don't agree with the likes of Mark Henry have said a number of different things, but the one that I agree with the most, chime in, Dr. Huffman, Booker T, paraphrasing, basically said that the attitude given by Avery Styles is not courtesy of entitlement, more so than it is bad management. This is a different day and age when it comes to the professional wrestler, because professional wrestlers now have managers / agents that rival that of a true professional sport and or high level media event.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? So because
Dr. Huffman,
because Avery Styles is connected, I'm sure through somebody directly or within a couple of degrees of separation of AJ Styles, felt that it would be a great fit to bring Avery in here to help manage his early career, to get him these bookings at the right price, so that way he's not undercharged.
Right.
Daddy walked so boy can run.
Yeah, no charity work, no freebies. You want me here because you're gonna use my name and you're gonna use my father's lineage to promote my name to promote your product. So I get it.
Now, here's another spin on the same wave. If it is indeed categorized as bad management, which is an opinion, it is totally an opinion. Whether he's bad or good, maybe he could be considered great by some because he's able to do things that others aren't doing simply because of what he signed. That said, it could be a clause in his contract with his manager that he is not to do anything more than wrestle his scheduled appearance.
And if it's not, it should be now.
So
that's how you stop the whole conversation. To hell with what you think you deserve. What did you negotiate?
There it is. It's not up to me to show you my paperwork. My manager can show it to you if he so chooses, but chances are he won't, because he's trying to gain your business. Simply put, you don't like this shit, go home.
Book somebody else.
Book somebody else that's willing to put up with it, because I can tell you now, maybe AEW, definitely New Japan, definitely NXT, you're going to learn how to do it anyway, whether you want to or not.
Factual. So Dr. Huffman saying it the way like of bad management. I didn't even think about the fact that he might have had an agent or a manager who's basically playing the buffer role for him. At that point, yeah, I do kind of understand why you would be like, nah, he ain't doing no extra manual labor. Because what happens if there's some sort of freak accident and he gets hurt while putting the ring up? And that causes him to not be able to deliver on his contractually obligated part of being there, to which then the promoter could say, well, I'm not going to pay him. So now you've gotten hurt and you got shifted out of a payday. And now you can't take any more bookings until you get better. And you paying for whatever you got going on, either whether it's through health insurance or out of pocket, you paying to patch your own self together.
Now, for full context, to quote the Booker T said is actually this. So it contradicts what I said, but it's this. I paraphrase. Quote, a real bad look. If I'm hiring someone, they're coming in for the show. They're just coming in for the show. They're not coming in to set up the ring and take it down. That's ridiculous. Which is the same thing. Booker T said that. So that's the same thing Mark Henry said. But again, that falls back on bad management. If that's what's happening, there is a reason why it's happening. It's not like Dez Bryant. You remember when Dez Bryant was a rookie and he didn't pay for his offensive line because he felt it was an idea that you take care of everybody on your offensive line?
No. Dez's
thing. I'm sorry, not Dez. Who was that did that?
No, Dez's situation was he said, I'm not carrying shoulder pads.
So there was an issue with somebody on the Cowboys who would not, it may not even be the Cowboys. It was somebody who refused to pay for a $50,000 dinner for all of the offensive line.
Yeah, it was. I know what one of those stories you're talking about. That was
was it Derrick Henry?
I don't even think it was Derrick Henry. It wasn't a Cowboys story though. Like you could probably Google it, and there's probably a handful of stories like that. Dez's situation was just saying, I'm not carrying shoulder pads. You carry your own. Like you're not finna haze me. I get it, and at first I was like, I don't know how well I vibe with the whole theory of entitlement to where you pick and choose what you do and don't do in terms of starting out. But when you put it in the perspective of it
was Dez.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Dez. $52,000. It was Dez.
Oh, well. I mean, you ain't finna run up for 50. Look, I understand the culture and I understand the reasoning why people would think he got 50 grand to blow. There's some stuff
don't know what if my $1 million contract pays me. I'm just throwing a number out there. If my $1 million contract pays me $52,000 every 2 weeks for a year, right? You don't know how much debt I had in college. You don't know how many family members burned me and messed up my credit.
True.
I mean, granted, you shouldn't live outside your means, but you also don't know how many people didn't have those good managers for their finances to tell them, don't go buy this house, car, and or business before you get signed because there's a balloon payment involved.
Right. You have taxes that are coming out of this lump sum that you've been given. Just all sorts of different fiscal situations that at that age you typically don't know.
I can give you 3 different financial situations and give the same 3 people $50,000 a piece, and I guarantee you get spent 3 different ways. It's called diversity.
True. Don't disagree with it at all. And just even I know it's tradition, and these conversations actually go really well together. There are a lot of different things that are considered tradition, and you just keep doing it because the people before you did it. Doesn't make it right, doesn't make it fiscally responsible, doesn't even make it a good idea. Some people just carry on tradition just because they carry on tradition. This is no different.
Yep.
So
if it's me in a scenario I'm not going to be like I'm going along to get along. Like I think it's something that I need to learn. It's something I need to put into my repertoire.
Like, okay, imagine for whatever reason we get a lump sum dropped on us. Let's say for this pod, we get a
band,
an angel investor.
Bag, just bag.
Yeah, a bag. A bag is dropped. And we decide to take the crew, in this case, the family, out to eat. We're picking up the tab, and that's understood before we get there. That does not mean operate outside of your normal dining experience.
I'm not going backstage, man. I'm not going behind the kitchen to see how much salt you're putting on my potatoes.
Don't go ordering shots of Louis the 14th and you ain't never had that before you went out with me.
You ain't never.
Don't order shit that you don't know how much it cost.
You haven't experienced chickers on your leg. You don't know what it's like.
you never. Okay, if you've been out to eat and all that different stuff, but you've never ordered off a menu where it says market price and not cared what market price was,
or ever ordered off a menu that had no price at all.
Don't use me as your litmus test without prior consent.
People who order lobster that never had it before because they said that they like it. Let me tell you something. I've had it and I hate it. I hate it for a number of reasons. I'm an outlier, but I love shrimp.
Yeah,
you can't miss me on pretty much any seafood, but lobster, take it off my list.
Bring me all of your finest grilled seafood items, lobster, oysters, shrimp.
Bonus points if it's char grilled and smoked. I don't care what I don't care what the price is.
I'm here to have a good time. So look, if I give you the green light, live your life like it's golden, but don't go in here thinking or going in here with the idea that you're going to try to break me, because that's what happens in a lot of these NFL situations. You run a tab up, but here's the thing. Usually all of the rookie class is who splits it. It's never just put on one rookie. It'll be the entire rookie class.
Well, it depends. So apparently that culture relates to the star player on a particular side of the field.
And so, see, I've heard it differently. So like it may be all the offensive rookies pay for the offense, or it might be the rookie run. It just kind of depends, I guess, on individual team culture, because I've heard it executed a few different ways. So
I'll give you a prime example.
Okay.
You can Google this one, but I would say almost every quarterback who was drafted and put into a starting position has paid for their entire offensive line. Center, left tackle, left guard, right guard.
They make exponentially more than any other offensive rookie could possibly make. And that's
number one, absolutely correct. The other thing is this. These are the people that are protecting you from getting killed by your opponents.
This is getting better and better. Keep going.
If you don't build a bridge of solidarity or show, like, you may not have any chemistry, but the one thing you do have is a handshake.
Yep.
If you don't build that bridge of a common bond that says my life is in your hands, and this is a token of gratitude to pay it forward, that I'm not going to have to worry about my livelihood or my ability to take care of myself and or my family moving forward, you're probably going to have the Red Sea parted and be Jim McMahon.
Basically, you're creating a relationship that says, I won't throw you under the bus as long as you don't throw me in front of the train.
Plain and simple.
So based on that logic, he absolutely should have put the ring together. Based on that logic, yes. Because I was really, Booker T was starting to sway me in the idea that, okay, if nothing else, we're starting to get rid of the good old boy culture that kind of lingers around wrestling even now.
Okay, again, like I said, I paraphrase, because you know better than Dr. Huffman saying something like that. He's not going to tell you not to do it. Hell, you saw what happened on NXT this past Tuesday. Zilla 5-2 came and made his first official appearance on NXT to sign his contract with Robert Stone.
Right.
In that contract, actually, we won't forget the contract, because we'll talk about it next week when we do. You know who ain't gonna win. But in the contract, before the contract happened, there was a very tense moment at the announce table where Zilla was standing in front of Booker T. And Booker T had both of his hands up like, hey, I'm here to announce a wrestling match. I mean no harm. And as opposed to Zilla hauling off and hitting him based on real history, of professional wrestling that would carry on from an organization that feeds NXT that Booker T happens to own, Reality of Wrestling.
Right.
Zilla chose to be a professional and also show humility by hugging his mentor. The stories we've talked about on this podcast years ago, but that history he could have done more for Reality of Wrestling by doing something off kilter and possibly, whether it be scripted or not, damage himself and also add to the reputation that preceded him, which for one isn't bad outside of the ring. Let's be completely and totally honest. Zilla Fatu has a glowing reputation outside of the ring. But inside the ring, it's questionable for WWE because it took so long to get here based on his personal interactions outside of wrestling altogether. So the one thing that he did to show humility is going to be the one thing that helps power those quote unquote naysayers in the locker room to do what Avery Styles didn't do, simply because Zilla did something that he didn't have to do and did it anyway in front of an audience of hundreds of thousands.
Look, Booker T runs a school. I don't think there's any situation that would cause him to omit a student that early in the game from assembling a ring. Because
especially not from where he came from.
Right. It's a skill that you're going to use later on at some point, whether you're in-ring talent or not.
I'm sure Scott Casey made Booker T and or Stevie Ray learn how to set up and take down the ring.
It's a rite of passage, if nothing else. Like it's like being able to set up the stage or learn how to plug in. Okay, if you're being,
it's as simple as you can't, if you have a basketball and can't put air in it, you don't deserve to be on the court.
Or okay, if I'm let's say I was being your understudy and you teaching me the finer points of DJing. Is it not in my best interest to help you carry records in, or to plug them up?
But before you get to plug them up, I need to know that you can carry this weight, because being able to plug up equipment is the rite of passage. Once you have proven yourself that you can carry these crates, carry this gear, then you get to learn how to set up the gear.
And then the whole thing, because we both know what it's like to be paid talent at a situation. So it's like, if I'm paid to be there, no, I'm not obligated to help you with anything, but it shows my character if I do.
Yes.
So yes, you can say, hey, that's not what he was paid to do. That's not why he's here. However, a little bit goes a long way. So even if I don't just try to put together the entire, now don't leave me out there with a Lego set trying to put together an entire ring by myself as a rib. But if I'm going to help contribute, I'm going to turn a couple of wrenches. Cool. I'll do that just to show my character, even though I'm paid to be here.
And in
retrospect, that's the only difference between, that's the only difference between a student at Reality of Wrestling and then just an actual paid talent, or what we were speaking about with rookies in the NFL. Those people are getting a check and they're feeding back into the system that pays them. So by that metric, I still come to the conclusion he probably should have set the ring.
The answer is yeah, he should have set it up. We can both agree on the fact that he should have set up, no matter, regardless of the situation.
And I can say that and not feel like he's being entitled by not putting the ring together, even though I might feel a different way.
Yeah. And I mean, and if AJ feels a certain way about it, I mean, now I'm questioning what his motives are. Behind that. But yeah, the idea is, set that ring up, bro. Like at least learn how to before you walk away and be like, I'm good. Brock Steiner, first round or 2026 draft pick by the New Orleans Saints, son of Big Papa Pump, your hookup, holla if you hear me. Scott Steiner, WWE Hall of Famer, one half of the Steiner brother tag team. Brock, who's also in a NIL deal, has decided to suplex a Dallas Cowboy during a joint practice this week. Mind you,
I call it more of a collegiate takedown than a German suplex, but you know,
it wasn't a German suplex, but I mean, that's what McAfee called it, but it definitely wasn't a German. It was just a behind the back takedown.
It was closer to a schoolboy roll up. It was a German suplex.
It was definitely it was a belly to back slam, is what it was.
Slam is really generous. I wish we could actually show the footage so people could see it, but yeah, slam is really generous.
Regardless, this man just got hit with a 6-week NFL suspension in his first year as a player without even making one official down with the NFL. And nobody knows what it's for other than the team.
I mean, we all have our ideas about what it's for, and I feel some type of way that it wasn't announced because I thought it might have been like either a new directive by the people that normally make these announcements, but then I saw another suspension not long after, and it gave the exact reason that person was suspended. So that was a choice. That was an omission by choice. Why? I don't necessarily know. But I don't like the inconsistency in journalistic integrity. I'm gonna tell you, I was just actually typing to you what's going on. I just looked outside because I'm looking out of my dungeon and I see no sunlight. That means one thing: severe thunderstorm warning. And you know what happens here in the thunderstorms where I live at now? Wow, blackout.
So yeah, get ready. The gremlins are out here. But anyway,
but just to summarize, all I said was when they made the announcement about Rex Steiner being suspended, they omitted the reason. And I thought that was just like, okay, we're trying a new thing and we're going to stop putting the offense on there with it and just announce the suspension. But a week or so later, I saw another suspension and the reason for said suspension was right there in the text. So I don't like the inconsistency in journalistic integrity. If you're gonna announce
cool
the reason,
when you do it, it ain't cool when I do it.
If you're gonna announce the reason for one, announce the reason for all, as if we all can't put 2 and 2 together. Steiner math.
It is definitely Steiner math. 66 2/3% chance based on previous environments that this is one of one.
132 cc's.
Hey yo, allegedly.
all I'm saying is if you're gonna make the announcement for one, make the announcement for all. I'm not here to judge anybody, but what I am saying between that suspension and then this fight, which was one of several fights during the day between Saints and Cowboys that resulted in over $500,000 worth of team fines, Baby Steiner is well on his way to the Performance Center at this point.
He's already signed, so you might as well take full advantage, as is Brandon Steiner, his brother.
I mean, get 2 checks as long as you
can Brandon Rex Steiner, not Brandon Steiner, but continue.
But get 2 checks for as long as you can get 2 checks before at this pace. I don't know if he makes it to season 2 before he's in season 1 of Performance Center. That's all I'm saying. Like
we can both agree that the attitude he got honest.
Factual. And maybe just because you have your plan B is already set, maybe that gives you an extreme case of the fuckets. Which I on the cool, I support that. Like, look, you're not gonna hold me hostage because you think I don't know what I'm gonna do with my future if it don't work out with you. Like, nah, I got something lined up, so I'm gonna live my life like it's golden. Whoever can get whatever. Considering
I have an amateur football injury and you have an amateur football injury as an adult, I think we can both agree that we can't agree on this. It's 6 and 1, half dozen in the other. I mean, you're trading in one set of bumps for another. Well, maybe 2 sets of bumps for one.
True. I would say the cervical spine and lumbar region injuries are probably net neutral. You probably have a slightly lower percentage opportunity of CTE.
When executed properly.
all of this is when executed properly.
Well,
no, because football, when executed properly, does end up with CTE more times than not.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, wrestling, you're taught how to protect yourself and your opponent. In football, you're not taught how to tackle somebody to save their livelihood.
I mean, to a degree, you are. Now, this is me nitpicking.
You're taught to protect yourself in the tackle, but not how to protect your opponent in said tackle.
Well, the way, if you execute the tackle in the proper way, protecting yourself, by proxy, you protect the person that you're tackling, other than the impact itself.
I would say there's going to be impact, momentum, and also ground hit that all factor in.
So things like leading with the crown of the helmet. Like if you're not leading with the crown of the helmet, you're going to avoid certain injuries to your opponent just by proxy. The collision caused by two people running 20 miles an hour into each other is something that just comes with the job. So yes. by that stretch of the imagination, you're not taught to protect the person that's being hit because you're barely protecting yourself. Running at that speed, that size, that speed, and colliding with one another.
And of course, the way algorithms work, when we caught wind of this, other stories with the fact that we like football, we like professional wrestling, that popped up, and it ties into a very, very keen conversation that it's cool when other people do it, but it's better when we execute it properly, right? That should be episode name, executed properly, but we can save that one for later.
Hey, we're gonna write that into the show. It's cool when they do it. It's better when we do it.
It's better when we do it. So what we're gonna do is collectively build a football team.
Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna do this collectively. Mixtape.
Yeah. So this is an unofficial mixtape. It's a promotional use only mixtape. Brought to you by Gangrene.
Okay. Yeah.
So, all right. Let's start with the defense.
All right. So we're building out 11 positions on defense using. Do you want to use pro wrestling history? Do you want to use
all things? All things.
Oh, this is gonna get real good then.
Yeah, it could be any era, any organization. Okay. And there are no two-sided players.
So, do you want me to call out each position, or are you gonna do that?
No. You run the positions. Let's start on the defense. Let's start with the defensive backfield, and then work our way up.
All right. So we going out to in. Now, this is me as a general manager. This is not my strategy. I usually work from the trenches out, but
which is exactly why I said let's work from the out and go in.
Okay. So in that case, Let's start with free safety. So
if this were the 80s, Swab, I'm gonna tell you who I'm taking first, and you know exactly why when I say it. If this were the 80s, but this ain't the 80s, so because it's a different game. So it's a 2026 roster styles, the 2026 style roster using players that are old professional wrestlers of all eras. But my first pick go ahead.
Before you do that, for people who are not football versed, free safety is essentially ball hawk Ed Reed. That's your comparison. Google Ed Reed, but coverage oriented, fly around, size and speed comparable ball hawk.
The football equivalent of softball is rover, but in the backfield.
Okay, boom, and there's our baseball aficionado for the day. Hit the bell for yourself.
Yes, sir. But like I said, if I'm picking an 80s style football team, you feel this as a free safety. It would be Jonathan Gresham.
Too short.
But it's the size and speed for me.
He's just too, and I hate to be too.
But again, this ain't the 80s. That's not my pick. I'm just saying if this were an 80s style team, that's who I would pick.
Yeah. He for me entirely the height discrepancy just will not let him play.
You want him to go up for the ball.
I want him to make a quarterback make a decision. So in this particular instance, I'm gonna go this route because I was gonna put him in a different position, but I'll do this. I'm gonna go Randy Orton.
Perfect choice. I had him as a tight end, but perfect choice.
Good deal.
Perfect choice, but that's cool. I'll take that.
Combination of height, size, speed, his wingspan at his height. You have to make some real decisions when you're going to throw the ball deep because there is a depth perception that comes with it. You got to clear a man who's 6'4" with a wingspan that probably makes him closer to 7 feet. He's agile enough to move around the field. If I can give you who would have been my 1A, it probably would have been Shawn Michaels. Similar situation, faster, but you're giving up maybe 3-4 inches in height. And probably about today, you're giving up more close to 60 pounds. But in wrestling prime, you're probably giving up about 30 to 35 pounds in body mass. I feel like the difficulty of throwing over somebody who's 6'4" with that type of range is a cheat code that most quarterbacks will not be able to deal with. So I'm gonna go Randy Orton at free safety.
All right, cool. I can dig that and respect that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go from one side of the backfield to the other side. So from free safety to strong safety.
Here's where you got to make a real decision, because strong safety, your Ronnie Lott, your Brian Dawkins, your Darren Woodsons. This is somebody who has coverage ability, but this is like a slimmer linebacker. So this is somebody who's going to be able to deliver the hit, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be able to close down a lot. When someone comes across the middle attempting to catch a pass, this is the person you're expecting to deliver a decleater shot. This is going to be your guy most likely to get tossed or a 15-yard penalty, and you're totally okay with it.
This will fit perfectly. You ready?
Who you got?
Jey Uso.
Damn. Oh, I like it. I like this. I like this a lot.
So we got free safety. We got Randy Orton. Strong safety. We got Jey.
That's crazy. Do you want to have Jey and Jimmy play interchangeable?
They're twins. Why not? That's actually what say Jimmy and Jey. Let's put them both there.
Okay.
Let's put them both there.
Now we stole that one from the original.
Did we? I didn't even look at it.
Oh, so the original post did the same thing. So go ahead and shout them out since we
shit. You tell me. I just all I did was get the article from you. I didn't even look at it because I know we're gonna do it better.
All right, hold what you got so I can bring up the original post and
but shouts out to Synergy though. No hating on that at all ever.
Actual factuals. Shout out to the Without a Q podcast.
Right on. Y'all gang.
And shout out to my guy. He normally does the bang or schmang with NFL moms, wives, NBA, and literally he goes smash or pass with NFL wives, NBA wives, moms.
That's a good way to get caught in the screech.
That's living dangerously. No Paul Heyman. But that's where I know him from, and he's got his partner that he witnessed the Without a Q podcast, and they have done this. I
hope they go out of their way to look regular in the streets. I promise you.
Hey, but yeah, let's take the twins at strong safety. I'm with it.
All right, what's next?
We're still dealing with the defensive backfield. That means you need DBs. You need 2 corners.
Ooh, corners. All right.
So who you want to be your number one? Who's the guy that covers the other team's best receiver every series? Because we gonna have corners that travel. We don't do that one side the field shit.
You know who has the perfect build to be a corner and also has the athleticism to pull off something dynamic in the midst of a 1A quarterback?
I almost bet we have the same person in mind. Go ahead.
The Jet, Kevin Knight.
Damn, good. How tall is Kevin Knight?
I think he's 5'11". Let me double check the Google machine over here. All right, let's see here. Actually, 6 feet tall, 211 pounds.
Even better. Even better. Physical man press corner. Let's go. You know who I'm putting on the other side of the field?
Who that?
Montez Ford.
Yeah. I was waiting to use Tez. Didn't know if I wanted to put him as one in the wideouts though, but that's a great choice because I hate that we can't use him interchangeably. But I just feel like with his height, his agility, his athleticism, he's gonna serve me better on the defensive side of the ball because defense wins championships, offense sells tickets. All games, yep.
I can scheme anybody open. Defense is about will and violence. Right. Defense is about attitude and violence and just beating people up.
So we got to get 1/2 more in the middle of the backfield.
Now, give me one more corner as an interchangeable or anytime we decide we want to play nickel. We need one more corner, basically a slot corner. Now, this guy, he can be another tall situation, but he really needs to be somebody with a good speed to size ratio because he's going to be probably covering some of the faster receivers or some of the traveling receivers. He needs to be able to move in traffic.
Oh! You're asking me? I thought it was up to you. Oh, but you just picked Tez. Okay. Somebody with a little bit of speed, a little bit of size can cover traffic.
Yeah.
Height doesn't really matter, but you kind of need him to be over like a certain threshold. Like you got to be this high to play this position.
He's got to be taller than Jonathan Gresham.
Well, yeah, I'm definitely not going to be Jonathan Gresham. Let me go with. Let me see here. I'm thinking defense too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and pull up a roster if you need to.
I'm thinking back. I'm thinking back here. Like this is like I'm going around because there's so many people that fit this mold.
Okay.
You know what? I give him a shot because he kind of checks these boxes and he kind of has the attitude. Let's go, Grayson Waller.
You going vanilla corner?
I'm going vanilla corner. Yeah, because you're not expecting it. And he's got a little bit more height than what you would anticipate too.
I would have gone Carmelo Hayes right here.
See,
because I
got a different place for him. No,
we not having.
We still got the offense to deal with.
Like we're not having no scat back. We're not running with no little bitty ass running back.
But Melo ain't that small though.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why it makes sense for him to be the nickel corner. He's got more athleticism than Waller.
All right. I'll concede to Melo.
All right, I'm with you. So now we get to where football is played.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
We need linebackers.
So we have 2 safeties, and one of the safeties is interchangeable. We have 3 middle linebackers.
Yep.
So we need.
Oh, we got 3 corners. We need a middle linebacker, outside linebacker.
Right. Yeah. So we got middle, outside, inside, and we need 3 up front.
4 up front.
No, it's okay. Listen, so we got 2 safeties.
That third corner is not always starting. That's a nickel thing.
But I'm just counting. I'm just counting players.
Total you're counting players. I'm looking at defensive scheme. So you're gonna pick 12 players for 11 spots, basically.
Oh, all right. So okay, all right, cool. All right, now we're cooking with gas.
Yeah. So your linebackers is what we're working on right now. You need to be able to cover in space. You need to be able to get to the ball carrier, make a big hit. You also need to be able to cover a little bit, read, react, things of that nature.
All right. So I know he was used to playing ball on the other side of the field.
I like this pick. I see what you're finna do right here.
22 mile per hour hitting the ropes. You can't.
Oh
man. Bronson Rex Steiner, better known as Braun Breaker. There's no better position for a linebacker right now than this man right here, based on our criteria.
Which linebacker spot are you putting him in?
See, I will lead because he's right-handed. The strong side would be the right, or playing the left, playing to the right. I think he has the speed and the coverage to hit them all, so I'm putting him in the middle. MLB.
The only thing I would say to that is that your middle linebacker is essentially the quarterback of your defense. Do you
not think that at that speed and size that he can't run the defense?
It's not about speed and size exclusively.
And IQ.
Yeah, it's speed, size, the ability to process information and then put it into real-time action. I'll take it. I'll live with that. I'll live with it. I'm cool.
All right. Outside linebacker, left and right.
Ooh, this is where it gets real. And we're going all time. You know what? I'm finna ruin some people's lives again because I'm all about creating mismatches. Give me Dr. Huffman. Give me Booker T.
Ooh.
Outside linebacker.
Hey,
good luck throwing around and over. Come on with it. Dr. Huffman's what, a solid 6'5",
6'4", 6'5". I mean, won't even hold you.
For those of you who are watching NFL ball now, that's like Sonny Styles.
Hey, Harlem Heat wouldn't be a bad tandem on those opposite sides of the ball, bro. Give me Stevie Ray with him.
I feel like Stevie Ray. Now, as much as I argue for size and ability, I feel like with Stevie Ray.
Well, let me back up. I just thought about something. Stevie Ray wasn't nearly as swift as Booker T was.
The speed necessary to play inside linebacker, outside linebacker, period, in this scheme. I feel like Stevie Ray might be better suited for like a DN situation, but we'll tackle that once we move into the trenches.
Hey, you know what? No, I got somebody who might be able to pull this off in that position.
Who you got?
Sting.
Steve Borden.
Think about it. He's about 6'3", 6'4". At his peak was 250, 260 solid muscle, slimmed down to about 225, 230. Has always been agile, has always had a little bit of speed to him. I think he would cover one side better than he would cover the middle, because the middle means you got to be able to float all over the place. I think if you give him a side and have him stick to it and have somebody running the play for him,
got a little bit of Luke Kuechly in his system. You know what? I don't hate this. I don't hate Sting playing the other linebacker.
Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 3 for the front.
So again, we've discussed we're picking 12 players.
12. I'm sorry, 12. I'm sorry. So we need 4. So
we need 4 down linemen. Let me start. I'm going to start in the middle and branch out for a specific reason. First defensive tackle, Ron Simmons.
Second defensive tackle, Butch Reed.
Thank you. Thank you and good night. First of all, I absolutely knew that if I'm going to take somebody at defensive tackle, I'm going to take the guy who was an All-American in real life in college. Jersey retired, played for Bobby Bowden, Florida Seminole, Ron Simmons. Damn.
Yeah. Hacksaw Butch Reed, Kansas City Chiefs. I mean,
who better?
And there's so many people that played on that front line, but we only get to pick 2 more.
That tandem is so crazy.
As a person who grew up knowing that, Boomer Sooner was in my house and every Sunday, Saturday nights, depending on what channel had him on and that type of thing, and hearing about the history, seeing his size the entire time in his entire professional wrestling career remained the same size, and he fits the mold of a stone cold wall. No other than Dr. Death Steve Williams.
Oh, I like that. That's okay. So I tell you what, if that's going to be your DN, I had somebody in mind and it would have shocked the hell out of you for me to pick this person. But now that you've put Dr. Death Steve Williams at one DN, I'm finna go on the other side to complete the miracle violence connection. I'm going Terry Bam Bam
Bam
Gordon.
Bam. Damn it.
I started to go for a pass rush specialist. I actually did. I was going to pick Goldberg as a pass rush specialist at the other D end.
If Reed and Simmons can't break through the line,
that's not the
and
point.
You have to get to a point to where Dr. Death and Bam Bam have to go in from the outside, God bless you.
I mean, so it's not for me, it's not a question of either or. I am about dominance. I don't want anybody to have a way to win. So
and you can move that. You can move that line all the way around if you want to.
Yeah, I need you to set up road detours on the edges and collapse the pocket from the middle and flush them out.
So is that the 12 right there? We got
that's it.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So that's your defense. Let's go with the offense. Let's start on the offense. Let's start directly across the ball from the defensive line.
Okay. Now we moving from the trenches out. This is how championships are built.
I'm gonna tell you who's going to protect your quarterback at all costs, and no one is getting back past him, and is going to give Butch Reed and Dr. Death hell.
Where are you starting at? Center or guard?
No, so I'm sitting at the center.
Okay.
So Dr. Death and so Butch Reed and Ron Simmons are right there in front of the nose. I'm gonna give you at the center, snapping the ball, Bronson Reed.
I like that. Because here's some more symmetry. You want to know who the original poster had as the center?
Who that?
Bam Bam.
Bigelow?
Yes.
Nice. It would have been Bronson Reed for me regardless, but the fact that when you are this man was 330 pounds for the majority of his career, and it only took this last injury for him to finally trim down, add more muscle, lose more fat. You don't lose that mentality that you were bigger. It doesn't happen.
You don't. I have a couple of concerns, but we good. We'll leave him there.
Okay.
More so, not body composition. Like, I think short arms. Offensive linemen with short arms always give me,
pause.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave it like it is. Offensive guard, let's go right guard. Right guard, let's go King Mabel.
Ooh, you going big.
It's an offensive line. What are we doing? And historically, the guys in the trenches, they're the smartest people on the team.
He was pretty intelligent.
In particular, the offensive linemen are typically the smartest guys on the team. The defensive line's the most aggressive. They're smart, but they're way more aggressive. I know because I did both.
you was pretty stupid though.
Not in the way everybody else would mean it.
Adjacent, más o menos.
I mean,
at left guard.
Sometimes you got to race.
At left guard, bro. This one's gonna shock you, but you're gonna feel it.
Pause.
The
Mountie?
Huh?
The Mountie?
No. And no, absolutely not. We were this close to having him on the show. He has the size, he has the power, and he also has quickness in the sense that if he needs to catch up to somebody to prevent something from happening, he could have done this.
Okay.
Rest in peace to Hold, Ice Train.
Okay. Ice Train. Okay. I can live with that. Now it's time to select the tackles. These are the people that are going to matter the most when it comes to protecting our star quarterback, whoever that may be.
They have to be able to hold up to the wrath of any combination of Butch Reed, Ron Simmons, Dr. Death, Steve Williams, and Terry Bam Bam Gordon on either side of the ball.
So because I've seen what the original posters did, I don't want to emulate that.
No, this is our team, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying I don't want to emulate what they've done, but they did make a couple choices that made a lot of sense. Right tackle. We'll start with right tackle. Right tackle obviously doesn't have quite the same responsibilities as a left tackle, but no less important. I will go. Give me Mark Henry.
You know, it's crazy. My guy is not as big as Mark Henry, but I think I think he rivals to a degree the power dynamic and the ability to stop. Another rest in peace, Wyndham Rotunda, Bray Wyatt.
That's a little undersized for a left tackle. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I would have had him
play. I'd have had him play center. Now playing center, I probably would have been with you. Him playing left tackle, there are so many other choices that I would have put in front of Wyndham Rotunda.
Make a case.
Big Show, Yokozuna.
You going for the trees?
I'm just Andre the Giant. Like I'm keeping it G. Like
I'm thinking. So now you going? Because I'm thinking 2026. You thinking like an Ed Too Tall Jones?
I'm thinking we do what we want when the ball is snapped. There's nothing on this field that we can't do because we do what we want.
Okay, boom. All right. So if we're gonna do that, how about one of the first to become a star and one of the only to be a star and a booker while playing pro football? Let's go with the big cat Ernie Ladd in place of Bray Wyatt.
At left tackle.
Let's hold on. Let's do some knowledge here. Hold on 1 second.
Over any of the three I just named,
Andre the Giant couldn't move.
That's why I'm almost inclined to put him at guard and move Mabel out to right tackle.
Ernie Ladd played defensive tackle.
See? See? Because if we're taking any iteration of each person, I know for a fact Big Show in his life has been fast enough to play either tackle position.
You think?
That's a given. Do you remember the Giant when he first came?
He was like 350.
Yeah, that dude was doing drop kicks off the top rope. He's agile enough to play left or right tackle.
All right, I'll take it. Paul White. Let's go Paul White. I'll take it. That's cool. Not mad at that. Short, much taller than my short guy of Bray Wyatt, but hey, I'll take him. So we've got the center, the right guard, right tackle, left tackle all filled out. So your front five are there.
So
now here comes the fun part.
Yeah, skill position.
We got to get some speed and we got to get some height to catch these balls. Pause. Tight end. I said speed. A little bit of strength because you got to be able to power. You got to be able to take a hit. And I told you I wanted to get Randy Orton back there, but that's not going to happen because he's occupied on the defensive side.
Yeah. You leave my free safety always. Leave my free safety out of this.
Who gonna step across that who gonna step across the middle and take a strong hit? Pause. I'm trying here. Yo, you know who got the speed, the right amount of strength, and the athleticism to pull off a tight end position that you're probably sleeping on?
Who that?
Claudio Castagnoli.
I don't know if he's fast enough.
We've seen him pick up some speed running around the ring to give somebody uppercut.
I know he's strong enough. He has the height, so he'll be more of a blocking tight end versus a receiving threat.
Yeah, I'm not trying to check. I mean, like Moose Johnston levels.
I'll let that ride. Pause. We can roll with that. I got you. I'm gonna pick fullback just because I cannot allow this to go unaddressed.
Yes.
No, dead ass. I can't leave it to chance that my choice for fullback doesn't get into the lineup.
Okay.
Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, that's definitely my choice for fullback.
Enough said. No other explanation needed. Jacob Fatu is my fullback.
All right. Do we go wide out or do we go halfback?
I have a really good idea for halfback that I don't know if you may be thinking about. So let's figure that out. Let's figure out the backfield.
Okay, halfback. Someone who can run the ball. That can. He got some shakes about him. Strong as hell, but not necessarily bulky. Oh man.
I hope you're thinking the way I'm thinking about this because I got my guy picked already.
Throw me a bone. Tell me what you're thinking, and without telling me who it is. Tell me what you're thinking.
Gold standard.
Damn it. I was actually thinking about Bobby for fullback. To be honest with you, but Jacob fits that bill. I'm okay with Shelton Benjamin being a halfback.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm totally okay with it. I think what threw me off was like he might be 6'2", so he's about my height.
Okay, look at it like you're basically putting a different version of Derrick Henry, a more agile version of Derrick Henry, if that's possible.
I mean, first of all, the agility goes without saying when it comes to this man. Like,
exactly,
we're talking like ladder matches. We're talking like moments. We're talking. He's slow. He had to slow down so the rest of the world could keep up. Like
he's going to
check these boxes.
At 50 something right now, he's sub 5 something. I mean, he's sub 4. He's sub 4.6 speed. So in the open field, he's gonna be able to cut up.
Man.
Here's another shot of irony. The original posters had Lashley playing tight end.
There's no way.
That kind of makes sense to me.
Over, like, Cassignoli is taller, but we're talking like Lashley is like 6'3", 285 pounds.
Exactly. Yeah. Say it out loud again. Think about it.
I'm thinking of a slimmer, leaner, but I think either one of them lay a hit.
Neither one of them are like deep threat. They're not modern tight ends like deep threat. They're not like the Jason Fergusons, George Kittles. They're not the Mark Andrews or the Travis Kelce's. They're not those guys. They're not the Brock Bowers of the NFL even now. It's more or less, possession receiver, blocking tight end. We seem to have a very much of a power running football situation going on, but we can definitely address that on the outsides and with the quarterback. Who you got out on the edges? Who you thinking?
Hey, he did it in college. He almost did it in the pros.
Yeah, I already know where this is going.
And this fits every era of modern football in terms of personality. Tricky!
Yeah.
Trick Williams.
No argument from me. Trick Williams makes perfect sense to me. Other wideout. Now here's where I'm about to have an issue. I'm almost willing to give up drafting the next wideout because I want to pick QB1.
No. I mean, we already know who that is.
Okay, well, if we're decided on who's playing quarterback, then
we know who that is.
I'm cool. If we've decided who's playing QB,
there's not a question. I'm gonna let you drive these next two. So I mean, because I'm exercising right now, trying to get my hands ready for the final selection, if you know what I mean. So go ahead.
I just want to make sure that we have adequate speed. We're not forgetting someone from other generations because we got a lot of modern talent, and we did open it up to all eras and all organizations. So I want to make sure we're not missing anybody.
I'm listening.
Let's see. HBK does not have anywhere on this team yet. Seth Rollins has not been drafted yet.
Agile but not quick though with Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I feel like he would be more like the slot receiver. He would kind of feel like that Wes Welker, Julian Edelman type role. He'd be that third wideout.
What I'm not mad at that because the wideouts we have aren't really that fast.
That's why I'm kind of looking for a burner. And Tez is already playing defense.
Who could just ride the hell out?
I see. That's the thing. We don't really get very many displays of someone who just has ridiculous speed.
Yeah, Brian Breaker is an anomaly.
Breaker's already playing middle linebacker.
Yep. Even Orton at his prime, but he's playing. He's on the back. He was number one pick.
HBK is at least 6 feet tall, but he falls into the same category as it's like HBK, AJ Styles, Seth Rollins all fall into the same thought process. That's slot receiver. We'd have to make a determination based on this receiver whether Trick Williams is our number 1 or number 2. So is he X or is he Y?
Okay, all right. So here's to me, this guy's always been a little bit quicker than Seth, but they're pretty much you're interchangeable in terms of size and ability, especially when it comes to agility. Excuse me.
Okay, who you got?
I'm not mad at AJ Styles.
AJ's what, 5'10", 5'11"?
Yep.
Again, for me, for my particular play style, he's a wide receiver 3. He's the guy. He's the Julian Edelman, Wes Welker.
You're naming starters, but your style of football.
He's the Cole Beasley type.
Yeah, your style of football doesn't like that guy as a starter, but he makes the team.
He can be a starter, but he's only a starter in a 3 receiver set, which means that's when the fullback comes off the field and we run in like shotgun.
I got you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got you.
I'm like. All right. I'm running through errors, so just make random conversation as I'm trying to process. Harlem Heat, that's out the way. 90s. No, I'm not taking nobody from the 80s. Bad news. Rick Rude, he'd be a good wide receiver 3.
Did you get a text?
I just did.
Okay.
I got it. Okay. I feel. You know what? I'm gonna go against what. Damn. I don't like the 2 receiver set. I would have said Mr. Perfect. Like Mr. Perfect has the size and height and respectable enough speed to where he could be the other receiver. Okay, give me Kurt Hennig. Give me Kurt Hennig until I come up with somebody else.
I actually have one that I don't know how you feel. Actually, a couple. Actually, I got one. If you want size,
give me some choices.
Okay. How about Kerry?
Von Erich?
Yes.
Before or after the motorcycle accident?
Stop it. Definitely before. Fresh out of high school, Kerry Von Erich.
Okay, who else you
got? Kevin, because he wouldn't wear cleats.
Yeah, Mac, aka Mac Hollins of the Buffalo Bills, but keep going.
Oh, let's see.
I'm feeling better about my choice the more people you name.
Barry Windham.
Slow. I'm trying to maintain the same height, size, proportion, but trying to get faster than Kurt Hennig.
Yeah, I don't know if you can get faster than Kurt Hennig with the people that we have. Oh, wait a minute. We saw him have high impact matches, and he fits the mold too. I just don't know how he would fare catching the football, and keeping it in Minnesota. Rick Rude.
You see, I mentioned him, so that's that. You're just.
I didn't hear you. That was when the Gremlins got me.
Yeah, you're doing a coin flip on Minneapolis guys. I think I'm still riding with Kurt.
Okay, well, there, shit, let's go.
I think
Kurt
I'm still
is.
riding with Henning. Like I'd have to look and see if I could come up with somebody else to replace it. But right now, Kurt Henning seems to make sense.
All right, so just to recap, at center we have Bronson Reed, right guard Viscera, King Mabel, left guard Ice Train, right tackle Mark Henry, left tackle Paul White, tight end Claudio Castagnoli, fullback Jacob Fatu, halfback Shelton Benjamin, wide receiver 1 Trick Williams, wide receiver 2 Mr. Perfect Kurt Henning. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then our QB1. Is it time for our daily acknowledgement?
Yeah. Well, here's what I'll propose. Because I was gonna take the guy that they call QB1, not the guy who actually operates as QB1.
Oh, I okay. All right, well, that was number 2, but okay.
Only because I feel like Cody Rhodes could operate as a dual threat quarterback. Like he would have the arm talent, even though we've seen him shoot a basketball before. And he would have the speed to pull it off. We know Roman Reigns is a NFL sized individual because he made the NFL. He made the Minnesota Vikings. As a pocket passer, I figure he'll be okay. I don't know how mobile he is.
If Dix can get drafted in the first round, anything is possible.
If who can get drafted in the first round?
The boy Dix from Oregon.
Knicks?
Or I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, Knicks.
Like, wait a minute. Like, we're going to scrub that whole situation just that you just had now. Like, wait, we drafted what in the first round?
No.
Who is in your GM's office? I didn't know the Diddler had an NFL team. Good God.
Marlena's in the front office, apparently.
Bruh, everybody relax. Good God almighty.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I was gonna go Cody.
I thought we were in agreement on that, but okay, yeah. I'm cool with it.
As a possession receiver too. Like I could kind of see that.
And that's the only reason I didn't pick him at wide receiver replacing Kurt Hennig was because I figured we both were landing on him at QB1.
Yeah, part of.
I'll tell you what then, because I want to put him in there. We can replace the tight end and put Roman there.
You want Roman the tight end?
Yep.
I'm with that. Run that. Run that. Oh, hey, run that.
Already done.
Say no more. Tribal Chief at tight end. Give me Kurt Hennig on the outside, opposite Trick Williams. So Trick Williams is the X. Kurt Henning's the Y. Cody Rhodes starting at quarterback. Then you can give me anybody you want to play the third receiver when the fullback comes off the field.
There it is. All right, and that's how it's done, broken pencil style. You feel me?
Who you want in the slot receiver spot? You want Seth? You want AJ? You want Rey Mysterio?
Slot. I want an interchangeable mystery of Mysterio and Seth.
Jeez.
You never know who's coming out, but whoever starts the game may or may not finish the game. I want that to be a complete mystery.
So, like 1997, Rey Mysterio is like the Cavante Turpin of the Broken Pencil Booking Company.
just a menace. You can't do anything with him, but you need to have him on your team.
My God, that is hilarious.
And yes, by far, it would be Halloween Havoc 1997 Rey Mysterio.
In that case, Eddie Guerrero needs to get some type of something.
Oh boy.
Yeah. See, this is where we need to expound on this. We need kick returners and all type of shit.
Now, so Eddie, I definitely want Eddie on the return team. That's not even a question.
Okay. Because he'll lie, cheat, and steal. Hey, why is this funny as shit to have the Ultimate Warrior returning kicks?
Can you imagine as soon as
every kickoff,
he in the air, the ball in the air, he's sitting here like this.
He's doing this shit when the ball is in the air.
Wait, and running in place.
I breathe the air that smells of combat.
Swab, can you imagine him doing this and running in place as the ball is coming down?
Yeah, I can, and it's even funnier than I imagined.
5, 6. And then he high steps off the takeoff.
Oh my God! Yes. I want nothing else for my team.
Oh my God!
Warrior to return kickoffs.
That's it. That's it. That's
good
it.
stuff.
All right. Let's see here. Oh, bro! I forgot all about this, man. We back on a more somber note. Duh.
Come on, bro.
Why is it that we have to deal with politics in the land of politics?
Because that's what everybody wants to do. Like, they know that's the easiest way to get a reaction and to get engagement. And as long as the algorithm and the social platform pays for engagement and rewards engagement over content or over quality of content, you're going to continue to get stuff like this.
It seems that the 3 things that you're not supposed to discuss in the corporate workplace are the 3 things that hinder professional wrestling companies from acquiring or achieving a closer status to greatness.
It's the shit you lead with.
Those things are politics, sports, and religion.
You're not supposed to discuss sports in a work environment?
No.
Really? I feel like that's what draws us closer.
Okay, let me give you a scenario. You and I both Blue Star Gang fans.
Right.
But we're not your normal Blue Star Gang fans. We are pragmatic fans who actually watch the sport.
Facts.
We understand the business aspect of the sport.
Right.
We've had friends that played the sport.
Facts.
The yahoos that we don't like, the casuals.
Okay.
The ones that start every season off with "this is our year." You stay away from those people, right?
When I can. Okay.
Imagine living in a market where being a Blue Star Gang fan is an outlier. And they understand they find out that you have allegiance to the Blue Star Gang in the workplace.
Okay.
Over here, the majority of people that are fans of NFC teams are either fans of the Panthers for obvious reasons or the Bears because they got more Bears games on their TV than they did any other team, including the Redskins / Commanders.
Right.
Follow?
You're a fan of circumstance, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So imagine someone, and on the AFC side is the Steelers, a Steelers fan coming to a Cowboys fan.
Mm-hmm.
What's the first thing that the Steelers fan is going to say to a Cowboys fan?
You know what? I don't talk to enough Steelers fans to really know.
They're going to tell you they got more rings than you.
That's cute. But
that's our response. Me and you. That's cute.
Or me being the pragmatic football fan I say that we say we are. Congratulations.
Or I'll tell them something to the effect of, let me know the next time I make it to the state championship.
And that's even funnier because, yeah.
That's usually my rebuttal to Steelers fans in this market is that, you know, if they find I'm a Cowboys fan, that, yeah, let me know the next time your team makes it to the state championship. However, the reason I say that for the Pittsburgh Bushers who don't understand, Pittsburgh has an outdoor stadium in the blistering cold in the wintertime in the upper Midwest in the Rust Belt. And people who are Steelers fans through and through will not travel to Pittsburgh to be party to that type of weather on purpose because they're not used to it at all.
That's unfortunate. Look, if you're not willing to brave the elements and or situations that come with your team, is it really your team? Because I'll go sit in whatever conditions for the Blue Star Gang if that's what I feel like doing.
No one that doesn't live there or has never traveled to Pittsburgh is going to willingly travel to sit outside in blistering cold weather to endure a football game. And a lot of times the people who live there don't want to be there and they get caught up in storms while the game is going on and then they leave.
If you're not going to brave the conditions necessary to support your team, it's not really your team.
It's not really your team. It's not really your team.
So, yeah, that wouldn't stop me from discussing football in the workplace.
It wouldn't stop you. It wouldn't stop you. Again, pragmatism rules here. Like
Right.
represent is pragmatic or whatever Nas said. But
and football is life. I can teach you more about how to be a good team player using football than I can with anything else.
But imagine the Cowboys fan that says this year is our year, and someone from Pittsburgh fans is coming to them talking about how they got more rings. You wouldn't believe the amount of Cowboy fans that decide that they want to knuckle up or get louder. Not even knuckle up, they get louder, and then they want to get punched in the face.
But those are the same people. Those same types of people are the same ones that are about to fist fight about what you're talking about now
in the workplace. So that's why that. Yeah. So that's the reason. That's the why behind the what.
The stupid people make it harder for all of us. I get it.
Yeah. I just took the long way around because this is content. So at any rate,
right on.
In this case, we're talking about religion. So you and I both happen to catch a clip with Brodus Clay, aka Tyrus, on a particular news network with out of character Mark Calloway talking about the differences in politics with people who work in professional wrestling.
That sounds like that would have been his gimmick if The Undertaker was of the age that could go to AEW.
Fam,
out of character, Mark Calloway.
That's the
my God.
quotation marks on the screen. Out of character, Mark Calloway.
That's how. Wait, what?
I'm saying like that's what should have been. That's what should have been.
I thought you meant the news network.
No. That's us booking. That's a broken pencil right
there. Got it. Okay.
Easy. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
So the comment paraphrased was to the effect of, you have your opinions, which are wrong, and they should stay your opinions. So in other words,
I'll still hug you. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. So in other words, you want to be not just right all the time, but you want your opinion to be the fact.
Mm-hmm.
But you want the other people to actually have opinions to shut up. BFY.
Shut up and let me love you while you're wrong.
BFY. Meanwhile, it comes out that Brian James Armstrong, better known as the Road Dogg, was possibly denied employment over his political beliefs.
Allegedly.
Which
we don't know what those political beliefs are.
Because he keeps them quiet. We can assume all we want to.
Yeah.
But we have to assume that his are the opposite of those that were, the target of this conversation, which is, the head man in Jacksonville.
I have enough indicators that I still end up net neutral. Like, I have indicators that would say he leans this way, but there's a different set of indicators that would have him lean the other way, which truthfully, I wouldn't be shocked with either answer, but I also don't care to know either answer.
Man, because let's be honest, if y'all were really smart enough to do this, y'all would do what Kane did and run for office and get elected. Jerry Lawler tried it, didn't work out for him.
Speaking of which, he just had a street named after him in Memphis.
I would. That's part of the reason I brought his name up.
Hope it's not that.
Rick, I think Rick Steiner was a county commissioner at one point in Michigan.
He's on the school board
as an elected official, but like was a publicly elected official or no?
Yeah, Dogface Gremlin is on the school board.
So there you go. Okay,
elected official.
But Kane, obviously, Glenn Jacobs, obviously, is the highest ranking pro wrestler holding office, or highest ranking office official who was a former pro wrestler.
Currently holding office, because remember we had Governor Ventura.
That's correct. Yes. Yep. Governor Ventura. Yep.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I know it was a joke during Young Rock. I could absolutely, especially with what we're dealing with now, I could absolutely see a scenario
that writing is on the wall.
In about 20 years.
No, we're closer than that.
We are, but I'm trying to put a wider cap on it just for betting purposes. That we're probably in the next 20 years could see a professional wrestler as the leader of the free world, as the POTUS.
All right, so Rock leads the list. Who else do you have that would have that much popularity by that point?
Cena.
Cena's window is about 3 elections from now. Okay, I like it.
After that, it gets a little dicey.
It's murky. Like you might be lucky to get mayor.
Yeah, the public images don't really pan out after that. It's those two for sure. Stone Cold Steve Austin is not cut out for politics. His brand of politics would not play in this particular environment.
It wouldn't even play in the state of Texas, where he's a national treasure in a state that's the size of a small country.
Good try, Terry's not eligible to run anymore.
Oh, he can run.
It would be funny as shit, but yeah, having Paul White run for president.
Yo, you know who could talk him to the damn polls though?
Who that?
Paul Heyman.
Yeah, press secretary Heyman.
He can run him to the polls, fam. Period.
Hey, on the cool. I know we make jokes and we do our daily acknowledgement, but if you cut his hair and give him if you shave his beard and cut his hair,
he got the watch game.
Joe Anoa'i has an outside shot. President Anoa'i.
The endorsements would be there. The endorsements would absolutely be there. Outside of that, though, I don't know anybody else that would even like.
Cody got to lose the neck tattoo.
And that's gonna be as many times as he had it colored in. That's gonna be a really hard try.
Yeah, I don't even think
he gonna have to grab the piece off his ass to cover that one up. Like he won't be sitting down for a month.
Look, I don't even think you can't laser or graft that. You just gonna have to use makeup.
Hey, I just realized when you turn to the side what hat that was. That's a mean ass Mustang hat you got on there, sir.
I have no idea what you just said.
I didn't realize till you turned to the side what hat that was. I recognized the script, but when you turned to the side, I realized that's a mean ass Mustang's hat, the Triple D.
YK1K. What up, Bambata?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
man.
stay laced in the finest whatnots. Can you think of anybody else right now that like in the future could pan out to be that type of politician? Like this particular group, this generation of current professional wrestlers, none of them really strike me as the type.
They're not as flamboyant as you need them to be. And by flamboyant, I mean like they don't have a loud enough personality now to where it transcends their professional choice.
Because I intend to live long enough for us to see a president of the United States with a full tattoo sleeve. I intend to make it to see that.
Possibly even like something on the inside of the thumb. Ooh, don't want to talk about that, do we? No.
Shout out to the sleeveless tees on POTUS.
To be honest with you, if it is anybody that is professional as a professional wrestler now that has the ability to transcend pro wrestling and go into high class politics, it's someone that we're not paying attention to and someone who will not be a household name for the right reasons that would do it.
It's definitely somebody that has to undergo a full-fledged makeover.
Yeah.
Triple H is not dynamic enough of a public speaker.
Yeah, I can see him getting mad during a presser saying, "Here's the thing."
Yeah, his delivery style, and we've seen him in press conferences. It just doesn't elicit emotion from the people like that.
He excommunicated reporters because he didn't want to deal with the questions. That's the opposite of what you need to do as a president.
CM Punk is a little too much of a malcontent for that to work. Seth Rollins would absolutely have to undergo some sort of a makeover for that to work.
Yeah,
Mox, I wouldn't even think about Mox.
No. Mike Mizanin might be a good choice because he's great at public speaking and he loves the attention.
Senator, absolutely. Governor, senator, state representative, without question.
Congressman Mizanin.
Yes, absolutely. POTUS, that something just doesn't feel right. Even though he checks all of the boxes, it's something about saying President Mizanin that feels like it won't fly here.
I think Governor Punishment would be a good one for Puerto Rico.
Yo, everybody chill. Wait, Damian Priest?
Yeah.
With the VP Bad Bunny?
No, that's a governor of Puerto Rico, man. That's what I said.
That's like that Dave Chappelle joke. You'll leave me and Vice President Santiago to our own devices.
Hey, can you see that? What's Bad Bunny's last name?
I really don't know, for real.
We know his first name. Let's see here.
Benito?
That's his first name, yeah.
Yeah, his first name's Benito.
Oh, he got the wrong last name, but it's the right last name for politics.
Disobedient hair.
Vice Governor Martinez Ocasio and President Martinez.
I thought you should call that man Vice Lord.
Or Vice. That.
Like, wait a minute, what Freddie Gibbs got to do with this?
Latin Kings, bro. Wrong gang. All right.
Everybody chill. Good God.
Oh, man. Man.
God almighty. If anybody out there knows.
Could you see Governor Colon down there in Puerto Rico?
Absolutely not.
Everybody would be high all the time.
Man, absolutely not. I would say, yeah. With State Representative Vega.
Oh, man.
Javi Omega.
Yo, and back on more politics and not of this variety.
Okay.
We did see that allegedly a settlement had been reached in the Janelle Grant case.
Oh man.
And we also saw this week that apparently she has some injuries, including broken bones and ribs, due to unknown causes.
Fam, that is the most wrestling angle ending to a real life trial I have ever seen. You mean to tell me we went through this entire storyline? Vinnie Mac gets walked out of his whole situation.
We gave it a whole episode, bro. We at the early stages when a lot of the stuff was being presented as facts to the public, we went through an entire episode of this about 3-4 years ago. And here we are at the finish line and can't talk about anything other than the fact that it's over. And now after it's over, she's hurt bad.
This is probably the greatest storyline that doesn't have a payoff match attached to it in wrestling history. And it went exactly like you would expect a wrestling storyline to go. The only difference is there's no whodunit about who jumped on Janelle Grant. I mean, the only thing left for this storyline is to find out who was given the envelope full of money to jump on Janelle Grant, and then you get the reveal, and that's what sets up WrestleMania. So, like, Stephanie's gonna reconcile with her father and take the envelope. That's who jumped on Janelle Grant. So now at WrestleMania, you get Stephanie McMahon versus Janelle Grant.
Doesn't this seem like the next stretched out storyline after Stephanie gets married after being drugged? Like this feels like that went on for like 6-7 weeks. You can drag this one out, the whodunit, until the next pay-per-view.
This is the storyline that was supposed to happen when Shane came back for WrestleMania 32.
Stop it.
So Shane lost to The Undertaker, so he didn't get control of Raw, but he had to do away with the secret in Pandora's box until Pandora's box, aka Janelle Grant, shows up.
At the end of Raw.
Right.
Splash screen, roll credits.
Next week, recap, roll out the same, and include all the same players.
Can you hear Michael Cole? Oh my God, I can't. That's just black.
What we've done here is awful. What we have done here is absolutely
It's
awful.
no laughing matter, but this is where we're at, man. This is where we're at.
Look, we didn't do anything we didn't do anything worse just now than the people involved have done the entire time. Pay your debts.
Speaking of paying debts, one who paid his the debt of 12 years of his career while being in the WWE ring, and I mean outside of the ring rather, for 12 years, to return to only go to greener pastures. Adam Copeland was rumored to have been on the favorite nations list of people for Cena to wrestle during Cena's retirement tour. Everybody expected to see it. Nobody knew how it was going to happen.
To find out that it was possible and we didn't get it is what's most disappointing.
Tony Khan was willing to play ball because at the end of the day, the president of All Elite Wrestling is one of the most savvy, astute, devout statisticians of fans that you will ever come across, if not ever, period, in the history of professional wrestling.
For better or for worse, for whatever you think of his booking style or his booking decisions, he is a fan of professional wrestling. Pencil pushers, my Sahab is caught in a storm shelter, so show at Broken Pencil. BC.com is where you send all of your commissary.
Boy,
it still ain't made it. Yeah, here we go. Boom, here we go. What you got here?
I sent it to the wrong person. Shouts out to Dame and Dame Chicken and Waffles in Durham. He got the last 3 messages courtesy of the storm.
That's my response anytime somebody called me asking for a favor.
that's the face that you were froze on the last time I had a dropout. Jesus. And this is fiber connection. This is wild.
Yeah, this is crazy.
This is wild. I digress. But yes, you were saying Tony Khan is
a devout wrestling fan. He is first before anything else. For a man who had the power of attorney to make something happen that wrestling fans wanted to see and would have talked about for the rest of their natural lives, he was willing to greenlight, even with all of the counter programming and bullshit and pettiness and slugs being shot in his direction. He was willing to do business for the good of who? The wrestling
fan.
And to know that was taken off the table due to a level of pettiness that we haven't really seen in quite some time.
Since Vince. We haven't seen it since Vince.
I even think Vince probably would have let the gate down for this.
Considering everything, because for all intents and purposes, from 1996 until 2023, Adam Copeland, aka Edge, has been WWE
exclusive. Matter of fact, we have proof that Vince would have allowed this to happen. You see, go no further than TNA and Christian Cage. He'll work out a deal.
Ric Flair to WWE from TNA.
You see what I'm saying?
Cage from WWE to TNA.
When both sides of his bread can get buttered, he will play ball.
And that was a beautiful moment to see. And not to take anything away from Christian Cage, because the Christian Cage that we got in 2014 is not the same. Was it 2014 when that happened? Maybe a little bit before then. But the Christian Cage we got in that time frame that was back in WWE. No, it's 2012. When he was in WWE was not the same Christian Cage that we have currently at the tail end of his career. It's not the same person. I liken it to the way that I felt about Triple H prior to his retirement. The 2002 Triple H was supposed to be the A1 QB1 for WWE, and I didn't see it that way. And Christian Cage could be a QB1 in better health as a singles competitor as he was the TNA World Heavyweight Champion while in AEW. So to be able to make the trade back then, to trade Ric Flair for Christian Cage, it didn't seem fair, but it was something that was not expected. And furthermore, who else were you willing to trade from WWE to go back to TNA? I don't think there was a talent bigger than Christian Cage in WWE at that time that was willing to go back to TNA.
I mean, obviously there's levels to this, so he's not. Vince was never going to send one of his WrestleMania main eventers to the competition, regardless of what level he thought they were on. But if it's a comparable player or it's someone that Vince doesn't quite understand how popular they are, then yeah, it's a trade-off, especially for Vince to get what he wants. Because at the end of the day, the idea is for Vince to get what he wants. I don't know if Trips plays by that same playbook. Obviously not in this situation. We know during Cena's retirement tour, Edge would have taken the pin.
Absolutely.
So there's no way that I see WWE looking bad in this. It's literally you're giving something to the fans.
Who was in WWE in 2012 besides Christian Cage that did a stint in TNA that you can think of off the top of your head? The only other person I think would have had a bigger impact, no pun intended, to go back to TNA at that time that was in WWE would have been Ron Killings.
And that's only because we're crate diggers.
Well, no, because Ron Killings was in the main event picture in 2012 against John Cena.
But what I'm saying, like for him to go back to TNA, is he going to affect TNA's bottom line enough to really make a difference?
And what's funny is, as much as you hate the prisoner of the moment, that's exactly what fans were when Christian Cage went back to TNA because it was the name that was most recently remembered.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. But is that it though? Is that the only other person at that time that you can think of that was worth the trip back for that type of trade with Ric Flair?
When did Booker T go back?
Booker T was actually in TNA during that time.
I'm going to say he should have been already there a little bit because Main Event Mafia would have come.
Yeah, this would have been the second or third iteration of Main Event Mafia around this time.
So the thing is to say to go back to TNA.
Yes.
He had been there once before. And
yes.
The answer is probably no, nobody else. Unless we're really, really missing somebody.
Yeah, we have to go back through the roster because like everybody who was anybody in WWE that went to TNA was actually in TNA at that time, except for Christian Cage.
By the end of this episode, we're shell shocked. So I ain't got no answers for you. I have zero answers on my TNA knowledge about who could have went back that had left TNA, went to WWE, and could have come back in some sort of a talent exchange.
Speaking of going back, Lawler went back to Memphis to have a street named after him. The one thing my Sahab Swab Burgundy asked me, or actually told me, was I know damn well this street better not be in the school zone.
So I believe that where it is.
We only said that piece just to say that. Montez Ford out here getting active.
Teasy.
Tez actually is a nice wordsmith. He does pen to paper. He has a nice cadence. He knows what he's doing on the microphone. Pause.
Tez's parents have a real good marriage. I hope somebody's just reading into the bars a little too much. That's what I hope.
I really hope so too. Because if what was said on said talk, go follow Montez Ford on Instagram to see what we're talking about. If what was said about whomever was something that was truthful and it was about who people are alleging that it's about, that's damage to reputation. On the flip side, the reputation may come as advertised based on past behavior or more recent behaviors from said person. We are not ones to judge one way or the other. However,
because then you got to properly vet those transgressions you're speaking about.
Yep. And then, again, the fundamental difference between the truth and the lie is a lawsuit. This rap record is not going to garner a lawsuit.
It might garner a fist fight.
It may garner a fist fight. It may garner a burial on TV, and not for the target.
You can't bury nobody who ain't on TV in the first place.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not for the target. Then the person who ain't on TV, who's Tez, who happens to be on leave because he's a responsible parent,
who had just come back off of leave to win the tag titles and drop them right back and go off leave. So let's be honest. If the Street Profits and or Montez Ford were being punished for anything, you couldn't tell anyway. But again, like we said last week, if the check clears, we're going to stop beefing about this.
Speaking of checks clearing and beef, Roman Reigns plays the role of Karnak the Magnificent, where in about a year and a half ago in a promo, he tells CM Punk that the company's going to shove him off the NXT and be done with him.
We're going to squeeze all the money we can out of it.
Last week in Petersburg, Virginia, CM Punk was actually scheduled to make an appearance in the ring at NXT at a house show in Petersburg, Virginia, and he did.
Well, there's that.
He also was confronted by Grayson Waller, in which all accounts of this video of them being, confronted have been scrubbed by WWE. That doesn't mean it doesn't live on the internet, because whatever goes on the internet lives. Whatever goes on the internet goes on the internet to live forever and ever and ever and ever. So if you want to go do your due diligence and go find it, go be my guest. I have absolutely no interest in seeing someone who basically had the promo of a lifetime in an effort to resurrect a career that never really started, go after one of the top two people in your entire company, among other people, including your tag team partner who you were with to some degree of success for almost 2 years.
I mean, look, everybody's got an agenda, so execute it.
Damn your agenda. Like this in this case, I could really care less one way or another about Punk. Not saying I'm not a Punk guy, but I'm not saying that I am either. I damn sure not a Grayson Waller guy. Never have been, never will be. But to think that you are above all when you cut a promo that's only good for those who care to seek it out on whatever CW network may or may not be available in your town and or ESPN Unlimited, if you just happen to know how to navigate enough to get to the membership to watch it on Tuesday nights or replay on Wednesday or even the YouTube replay video simply because people said it was a pipe bomb, that's the best thing you got to your credit for as the entire time of you being in WWE. I need you to do both for yourself, fam, because if that's the height of your career, you're not going to build a bridge to the indies to be the king of that by cutting down the talent around you to help protect you in your time of, it's not even peril, your time of floundering in the ether of the wrestling world.
I hear you and I get it and it all makes sense to me. I'm just like, do what you got to do, fam, because it's sink or swim season. So
no, I'm not letting them make it that easy.
You watch NXT.
Get out of the way, bro. And I don't. Yes, that's a low bar. You're saying I watch it way more than you. In the last year, I may have watched one entire episode of NXT. In the last 2 weeks, I may have watched a combined 15 minutes, and I'd probably say 10 of that occupied Zilla Fatu.
Which means you have one episode and 15 minutes more than me in,
like I said,
twice the time.
Low bar.
I mean, low bar, but not still true nonetheless.
Just wait till next week when we go through the card for who ain't gonna win. I'm willing to start having the drinking game with you to figure out how many wrestlers you actually don't know. I might take a shot for everyone you do not named Zilla Fatu.
On NXT?
Yes.
Oh, you're going to get alcohol poisoning.
One shot for every wrestler that you do, because I think that there are more wrestlers on the card that you don't know for Heat Wave?
Yes, because if you know one thing about me, whether or not I watch the product,
do this shit right now. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Whether or not I watch the weekly product, I do my due diligence to know who's who. Like, the names are some of these names are going to resonate. I'm gonna know them.
Here's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go through the card as it sits right now. We're going to play, who ain't going to win next week still.
Okay.
All right. But we're going to go through this card for NXT TakeOver, which takes place the same night as AEW All In London. For those of you keeping score at home. All right. So got the card pulled up.
Okay.
You tell me which way you want it. Pause.
Yeah.
Do you want me to drink every time there's a name that you know, or every time there's a name that you don't know?
You can drink every time there's a name I do know, because the premise of this was that I don't know these people.
Bet. Let's go. All right. Sadly, I think it's gonna be 50-50 either way.
I don't think you're cruising for alcohol poisoning, messing with me. I'm just trying to help you.
All right, so this is a shot. This is a not shot.
Okay.
All right.
Got it.
Tony D'Angelo.
Know him.
Grayson Waller.
Know him.
Cruz Montana.
Santana. Yep.
Damn it. Zilla Fatu. And I said not named Zilla Fatu, so he's the only wild card I got for this one. So far,
you get a shot of water to help clear your system up.
I'll take it. Shit.
You take 3 shots and a swig out of a water bottle.
All right, cool. All right. Kendall Gray. Took too long.
Oh, Kendall Gray is the one that looks kind of like I want to say Medusa, but that's not who I'm thinking about. But she does look like Medusa. She looks like 1990s Medusa, just with straight hair.
Absolutely not. Kendall Gray is a sister.
I thought Kalani was the sister.
That's Kalani Jordan.
Yeah, Kendall Gray is not of the culture.
Wait, hold on. Let me
double shot for you.
Oh, I didn't say anything about me not knowing her. Okay, there it is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Kendall Gray is not of the culture. Absolutely not of the culture.
Now look her in her face. Now who she look like?
There's one picture. Yeah, she looks like a cross. She looks like a cross between a love child of Medusa and Sonya Deville.
Come on and talk. That's all I'm saying. That's a shot.
No, it's not a shot. This is not for me. This is for you. You don't know who she is.
I just told you I do know who she is. I just described what she looks like.
Kalani Jordan.
Obviously, I just told you she was the sister. Bell for me.
Zarya.
Yes, that's the one who looks like a war raider.
I almost missed that one. Damn it. Ren Sinclair.
I don't know enough. You can give me that one.
What's wild is the only thing I know about her, other than seeing her, is the fact that that is the love interest of Gang, Bishop Khan. Miles Bourne,
Randy Jr.,
Jackson Drake,
stunt double for Sammy Guevara.
Hold on, because I don't know who he is. Hold on 1 second. Oh shit.
Whole lot of fucking gang shit. What was you playing with?
I'm about to drink a whole bottle out this
whole damn bottle.
All right. Literally to the neck. Micah Lockwood.
That one's on me. I don't really know.
Yeah, Micah Lockwood, if I'm not mistaken, was in NXT, LFG, which is how I know her, but it wasn't by that name.
But remember, I have not watched episode 1 of LFG yet. So
she went by her government name on LFG, which was Bailey Humphrey. That's also the lady who powerbombed CM Punk in Petersburg last week.
Oh yeah. Oh. So I do know who that is.
No, you don't.
The super jacked
You just saw somebody powerbomb CM Punk. You didn't give a shit what her name was.
Tell me I'm lying. I do know who that is. She
You don't. You didn't know.
Nah, she reminds you of Nicole Bass in '98. She's like stupid jacked up.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the fact that you
Come on.
the Nicole Bass reference. I'm giving you. You didn't know her by name initially. Yeah, I'm not taking that shot.
Changed name since LFG. I would have only seen her in the
you didn't even know that her name in LFG. Get out of here.
I know the face.
Huh?
Obviously, I know the face and body composition. What boy, you know how many times people change names before they make it to main roster television? You just named at least 2 names, and there's probably a third that was on the indie.
It was only 2. It was the government, Bailey Humphrey, and Michael Lockwood. That's all you know. I'm not taking that shot. I'm not taking that one.
That's like me not. That's like saying I don't know who Nikki Blackheart is just because she done changed her name for NXT.
And she's already get well soon, Nikki Blackheart.
See what I'm saying? So yeah, you gonna take that shot.
Pause. No. All right. Next up. I know you know this one. Miles Bourne. Oh, no, we gotta say Miles Bourne. How he pulling double duty? What are we doing here? Oh, I can't wait to talk about this next week. Tavion Heights.
Looks like a new member of LAX, like a new generation member of LAX.
Dog, I'm gonna tell you. Not only are you right, yes. He looks like No Way Jose. Let me just keep it a G with you.
Bro, chill out.
But it's still a shot. The Vanity Project, Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes.
No, I just know the first time I heard Ricky Smokes, I was like, why are we naming somebody this close to Ricky Saints?
Yeah, that was the fact that it starts with the S, ends with the S, has 7 letters is crazy. Well, Saints S-A.
That's what turned me off to like going into deeper details. Like, bruh, like, are we not thinking about this?
Yeah, and what's even crazier is it's the same gimmick as as Prince Pretty in was it the Fashion Police? Same gimmick as them. Same gimmick as what's the guys on SmackDown? One of them's hurt right now.
Toxic Masculinity.
Yes, the same gimmick as them, and add a varsity frat boy image.
No, thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, got it here. So yeah, so we'll be doing who ain't gonna wins next week on NXT Takeover, NXT Heat Wave rather 2026, as well as AEW All In London. That's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to that whole situation over there.
So go ahead and put some respect on my NXT knowledge and count how many shots you owe me.
1, 2, 3, free. 4. I said free. 1, 2, 3, free. The free was Fatu. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That would fuck me up. 10, 11. Shit. So there's only 1, 2. Skip a few. 3. 3 you didn't. Damn, 3 throwing the whole card you didn't know. That really shows you how much you don't give a shit. There's only 3 people you don't know in the whole card, and you're still not watching it.
That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna turn you into Ric Flair one way or the other. You're gonna get these championships or these shots.
You gonna get the belt. And that's that. Show at brokenpencilbc.com, brokenpencilbc@gmail.com. It's brokenpencilbc on all things social, at brokenpencilbc on what?
Everything.
And Scotty, run the triangle.
Everything.
Suave, take him to the house.
Ooh, y'all thugged it out with us today. Internet be damned. Here's the pushers. Like, rate, share, subscribe. Tell a friend. Tell that friend to tell a friend. And then tell that friend again. Heads up.
Daily acknowledgement.
He's playing tight end for our team. Pause.
Yeah, we got the squad. Hey, you know what? Before you take them completely to the house, if you have a football team to rival ours, bring them all on. Facebook, Instagram, the email. Send us your football team. Put together your squad. It can even have the same players. Like, it won't be the exact same team, but bring your players. Like, bring your team. We'll put your team against our team. We'll go some rounds. We can have like a virtual fantasy game out of this. I like this idea.
We should do a team for every decade.
I wonder if there's enough characters that we named off that's in 2K that you could port over to NFL to Madden. And it's funny, the ESPN should come back with another 2K football just for this.
Hey, Dark Cloud, we got a project for you because that's our resident CAW. Yeah, our resident CAW generator for BPBC.
All right, there it is.
Pencils down.
Whole lot of fucking gang shit.